Hello and welcome to another update video about GALA. GALA basically just moved sideways since yesterday, and yeah, I mean I've looked at the chart again, and to count this still as a B wave to the downside, it is probably rather unlikely given how it now looks. Yeah, if you look at the proportions. So what I will do, I will change the primary count to that we're already in the wave 5 basically, okay? And that the wave 4 completed here, that we're now coming down in a 5-wave move. So in the 5th wave basically, that this is a 5-wave move. It just counts better than a 3-wave move. You can see the 5 waves visually. So for me, it makes sense to count that as a wave 1, 2, 3, 4, and we could be in a long wave 5. What's also possible is that this is still a very long third wave. I mean, you need to understand this is not showing any sign of stopping, and they can always extend out further. But as you can see in this, if this is an ending diagonal which is unfolding here, which it seems to be, because it seems to be moving in corrective structures, you can see that here it's the 3-wave move down in this 3rd wave here, which bottomed on the 11th of June. Then it seems to be a diagonal in which wave 3 is longer than wave 1, yeah, and wave 5 is going to be longer than wave 3. So that means typically what you would expect is as a minimum target now for this 5th wave, which is coming to the downside. 1 second. With this 5th wave down here, the minimum target would be the 1-to-1 ratio. I mean, I shouldn't say minimum because it's not really. I mean, there's no need for it to come down that much. But you would expect that if the wave 3 is longer than 1, then typically the wave 5 in a diagonal would be longer than 3. And we talk here about the 1 cent level. But that's one of the targets anyway that we had already on the chart. Yeah, we defined already weeks ago all those downside targets, and they are now step by step collected. Okay, the price is coming down. It's now reached the 1.29 cent level. And below that level, we've got 1.18 and then 1 cent. So these are the levels to watch. And to count this in a microstructure, extremely challenging. I can give you probably 5 wave counts for this. It's not very useful. And there's no point doing any more micro counting here. First of all, it's unreliable. And secondly, we've got all the resistance levels we need. The resistance basically is here. I have to adjust it slightly because it dropped further, which is basically just what we need to do. Yeah, when the price drops further, we just move the resistance level down, because a break above the 50% retracement will be a first signal that the move to the downside is changing. Yeah, that we might get back into an uptrend, even if it's just a local one. But resistance is now 1.63 cents. And yeah, I mean, I guess the best process here is just to move down resistance. We had here a short trade area. Anybody who's still in that short trade, potentially, if you used it, I mean, that's up to you, could just move down the stop together with the price breaking down, right? But don't forget to take some partial profits. But it's just following through. Yeah, and now it's collecting these targets step by step. Not sure what's going to happen below a cent. I mean, it might just hit the lower boundary line of the trend channel. But my view here is it's dropping further and further and further. And I'm waiting basically just for a first signal. If we see a first impulse and then a 3-wave pullback, then I will assume that we move up. First of all, possibly into this resistance area, but possibly even higher. If this is really already the 5-wave move down, then we would call that a larger degree wave 1. And any move up could be a wave 2. So it could just be a significant corrective rally. So what I will do, I'll do the same that I did back in December, where we also had a downtrend. There was no sign of stopping. I think we then had a trend line here. And I was watching for the first impulses to emerge. And there was one. Now it's changed, but there was one, and I very, very quickly gave you a support area to potentially, use as an entry point. Can't remember if it was here or here, but certainly it did lead to some nice and profitable trades. But until we see any kind of signal, we can't say that the trend is shifting, right? So for now, I'm just looking at these downside targets. You can see how they are respected. It's like steps, yeah. Prices coming down, respecting the fibs, down, respected the fibs, down and up, yeah. Next level, and now it should come down to 1.18 cents next. That's at least what I see now, and if I see a signal that it is changing, I will let you know. Yeah, so next target to the downside 1.18 cents, but it needs to break below 1.29 to confirm. And the break above 1.63 cents would show that a change is coming, that something is changing here on the chart towards something more bullish. Okay, that's my update about GALA. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.